Hey everybody, Corey Weeds here. Thanks for all the great feedback on my first video talking about a little bit about the music business. I was quite shocked and very pleasantly surprised that people actually watched it and got a little bit out of it. I was trying to be a little bit funny. I don't know, I'm not great at doing these things, but I don't know, I kind of had a good time. So, and as I said, the response and the feedback I got was fantastic. So I hope I'm not wearing the same shirt that I was when I did that first video. I think I might be, but whatever. It's not a big deal. I wanted to talk a little bit today. I was reminded of this by a friend here in Fort Bragg. So I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to tie kind of two things together. First of all, I get asked the question a lot about how to get onto the scene. Obviously, Vancouver being my hometown, I'm more familiar with that scene than I am any other jazz scene. But getting on the scene really isn't that difficult, and there's a few things that get missed. And I'm reminded of my good friend Jesse Cahill, who, whether this was done purposely or not, I don't know, but it's just common sense. And I remember when I had the cellar, Jesse just started coming down and hanging out, and introducing himself to people, and introducing himself to me, the club owner, introducing himself to other musicians, and just hanging out. We tried Frankie's to make it really easy for people to come down. Second set's always free for musicians and students. But to get on a scene, you need to become familiar with that scene, and you need to meet the right people. And you can only do that by going out to the venues and checking out the clubs, supporting your soon-to-be peers and contemporaries, getting to know the club owners, maybe interacting with some of the jazz fans. Jazz fans are kind of cool people. They like to hang out and talk and meet people. And so you really need to, if you want to get on the scene, if you want to be seen on this, if you want to get on the scene, you have to be seen on the scene. And it's something that seems like so easy. It's just common sense. It seems to be missed by a lot of musicians, a lot of young musicians. So it's something to consider. Now, being seen on the scene and introducing yourself to the club owner, for example, this is one thing that happens a lot that is a real turnoff, and I think I can probably speak for all club owners. I know that club owners and presenters are hard to reach on the phone. Some club owners don't return emails. I really try to return everybody's email as best I can. I don't always live up to that, but I certainly try. But don't come to the club on a Friday night when there's 85 people in the room and you see the club owner, or in this case the presenter, the booker, kind of running around and taking care of things. That's not the time to tell me about your new CD. It's not the time to tell me about your new band. It's not the time to corner me in the club and ask for a gig. It's a really big turnoff. It's extremely disrespectful, and this happens. I can't tell you how much this happens. By all means, introduce yourself. Hey, I'm so-and-so, I'm a singer, just new in town here, just wanted to reach out and say hello. Oh, hey, how's it going? And then, who knows, the conversation might naturally go in a way that's beneficial for what you're looking for and beneficial for what I'm looking for. But, at nighttime, like I said, on a Friday night when the club is really busy and, I'm obviously running around doing stuff, that's not the time to talk to me about a gig. It's not the time to talk to me about your next gig. If you are gigging at the club that night, it's just not the time. So anyways, there's a couple little snippets. As I said, I hope you get a little something out of it, and got lots more to talk about. So open to feedback, open to suggestions, also open to being challenged. In any event, have a great day.